Okay, so Gemini, what's going on with you? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with you. What's the energy? What's something going on? What's the situation? People, whatever wants to come out. We're going to see what's going on with you at this time. Let's see. I feel like you're kind of like in a tug of war. You have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is all about that balance. So I kind of feel like you are being pulled in different directions, in between things, with people or something like that. We also have the Four of Cups, yeah, and you just feel like you don't even want to participate because you're just feeling overwhelmed because you're being pulled in all kinds of different directions. It's a bit overwhelming, I'm feeling. So let's see what else is coming up. Okay, so now you have the Three of Pentacles. So this could be work related or like a class or something like that. Could be school, college, but you're feeling a bit overwhelmed from just too much going on in the workplace or in a structure like a school or something like that. So I really feel like you are being pulled in different directions. It's a bit overwhelming for you. And you're kind of shutting down, basically. You're kind of like not participating here. Let's see. Yeah, see, there you are. You're right in the center here. Right in the center. That's your card, the Lovers. So you're kind of like right in the center of this chaos where there's like different, like it's like a tug of war, basically. Yeah, and you just kind of want to move forward with whatever's true, but it's kind of just so confusing because people are saying different things, pulling you in different directions, wanting you to take sides, wanting you to make a choice, and it's just like, I can't do that right now. Yeah. King of Pentacles, you just want stability here. I really feel like it's kind of been rocked a bit, but it will complete. It's going to come to a completion here in some way, shape, or form. Hopefully it'll be a good way. Let's see. You just want to be done with it, basically. With this world, you just want this all to be over with because it's just confusing for you. It's overwhelming. It's even like tapping into your emotions and things because it's just too much. Yeah. The Magician, yeah, you really want this to end. You're trying to make things come to a close here. You figure like if you just avoid the situation or don't give an opinion or kind of do your own thing, that it's all going to go away. You just want to manifest that this ends. Manifest peace. Let's see. Yeah, you're just doing all you can to stand in this strength and just kind of stay out of this situation. But whatever the situation is, there's some kind of pull. There could be some pressure on you, and it could be more than one person. It could be a tug of war, like I said, and there's some kind of energy where you just want to shut down and don't want to deal with it. You just want it all to be over with. So let's go ahead and get a couple more cards and see if anything wants to be clarified here. Let's see. Let's clarify this Magician. Let's see if there's anything that you can, bring to forth to do this. Yeah, see, what you're doing is you're just like standing in this worry, anxiety about this. You're not using all the tools you can to get out of it, but this is reversed. So this is letting go of the worry and anxiety so you can have that clear-headedness again, so you can think about what situation, how you can handle it to get out of it, okay? You are very logical, so you can do this. It's just that it's just too overwhelming. So it's kind of just causing a lot of chaos and confusion. But once you get rid of this anxiety and worry and start thinking clearly, you will come up with a solution here because you are the Magician in this card reading, right? So let's go ahead and clarify. Let's clarify the world because this is you wanting to be over with it. Or it could be also a completion. Let's see the world. The Nine of Wands, yeah, just keep persevering, stay grounded. And also what I'm feeling is, don't be wishy-washy. Stick to one thing. You know how like you have that duality where you can go back and forth, you might be going between two people? That's what's keeping it going. So it's time to just like be direct, make your mind up which one you choose, and stick with it. Do not waver, okay? Don't go back and forth with that duality energy that you have. It's time to pick one choice and stick with it. And that might be a little hard for you, but you do have the strength to be able to do it, okay? All right. And I'm just going to tell you the crystal for this Nine of Swords that's reversed. It says, I trust the present moment. Is Suglight, because you might, I don't even know if that's a common one, but you might want that to help you with that anxiety and worry. But let's go ahead and let's clarify this Four of Cups. This, you know, you're not even participating, you're turning your back on it, you don't want to deal with it. Because I really feel like you're going to have to confront it and make a choice and set boundaries and stick to it. You know, speak your mind. Ace of Wands, the garnet is the crystal. I'm inspired to follow my passion. Yeah, see, this Ace of Wands is what do you feel? You know, don't be worried about people pulling you in different directions. You speak your mind and you say what you really think is best. Whether you rock the boat, make people mad, whatever. So, you know, this going back and forth is just keeping it prolonged, more chaos, more anxiety, more worry. So it's time to make a choice, stick with it, and follow through. So we're going to go ahead and clarify. Let's clarify you, this Lovers. Because it says, I trust my knowing and make a commitment. See, this is what you got to do. You can't waver between the two choices. You can't detach, so you don't have to make a choice. You have to, because if not, it's just going to keep going on and on and on, keeping you in this circle, and it's going to keep you in that Nine of Swords energy where you're just anxious, worried, dreading going to this position, wherever you're at, like if it's work, whatever the situation is. Let's see what's coming up with your card, the Lovers. So, and the Lovers is also about making a choice. So it's making a choice, you know, not being too detached, not being too wishy-washy, not going back and forth. It's time to make a choice because it's keeping you in this evolving circle. Yeah, it could have something to do with trusting your intuition, as well as things that are hidden within you. You know the answer in your intuition. Your higher self knows the answer. It's time to get quiet that mind and listen and get it and face those fears, like those fears of like, I don't want to choose because then the two people are going to think, you know, I like something better. You have to trust your intuition, trust your opinion, and say it clearly, speak it loudly, okay? You know, and I really feel like this could be also causing you to be off because Mercury is your planet and it's in retrograde. So, and I think it went from Gemini to Taurus. So it definitely could be keeping you confused and not clear-headed and not concise. So make sure you follow that, okay? Make sure you really acknowledge that and follow that and stick with whatever you choose here. Let's see what else we have. Five of Cups, yeah, see? This could be from some disappointment, or you're afraid you're going to disappoint some other people. You don't want to rock the boat, things like that. Again, you're having a difficult time making a decision, but it is time. You have to make a choice. If not, this chaos is just going to keep going on. And they're just going to keep tugging at you. You're going to be in this tug of war. So really go ahead. Yeah, and this is this feeling of lacking. So I feel like if you make a choice, you feel like then someone else is going to be feeling lacking, and then you're going to kind of be off balance because somebody's going to think like, well, why did they pick them and not me? You know, somebody's going to be mad at you or something like that, and it's time to let go. And this is something to do with heartbreak. Either you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, or you have been in that situation before, and you know it's bringing up memories of that, about making a choice. Maybe you made a choice before and then think you made the wrong choice, so it caused a lot of heartbreak, something like that. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. This is that new beginning of being decisive, being truthful, okay? And then we have the Ten of Swords reversed. Yeah, see? Letting go of all those things that's happened to you. You know, this is a completely different situation. You know, you were a different person then. And maybe at that time, too, you were still kind of detached and not making a choice. Look at that and see if that's a pattern in your life. Are you making clear choices? Are you communicating clearly? And are you sticking to one thing instead of wishy-washy back and forth? No offense, but I've known a couple of Geminis, and I'm usually really have a good connection with them because air signs and fire signs usually get along. but they are kind of all over the place. You know, they really don't stick to stuff. They're like over here, and then they're over here, and then they're over here, and then they're back to this. And then, so, you know, really take a look at that and see if there's a way you can really stick to one thing, because I really feel like this is what's creating this chaos. We have a couple more I'm going to go ahead and look at. Yeah, because you want this stability, this 10 of Pentacles. You know, it's not going to get stable unless you stick to one thing, make a clear plan, speak your truth, and know what your clear intention is, instead of back and forth, confusing other people, confusing yourself, right? Page of Wands, yeah. You know, so I really feel like this is like you going within and really getting those messages of what makes you your spark light up, what's you're passionate about. But you know, you can't like dabble in so many different things. Nothing's going to get done. It's just going to stay chaotic. King of Wands, yes, standing in your integrity, your truth. Again, what you're creatively passionate about, sticking to it, sticking to your word, all right? Not fluctuating all over the place and keeping everybody not sure. Because I really get this energy of like, you're not that you're having bad intentions at all. It's just, you know, everything, you're very curious and everything looks interesting to you. And you can see the good points, you're logical, so you can see the good points in everything. But what that does is it keeps you confused and flighty, because you're hopping from one thing to another, as well as other people. You know, you're going along with them, so they're like, yeah, she agrees with me. And then the next time you're over there and it's like, wait, I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? So then that's either going to tick them off, keep them confused, make them a little guarded towards you, and then again, then you have that tug of war back and forth. What's going on, right? Eight of Pentacles, yes, work on this skill. This is something that you really need to work on. I really feel like this could be work related or something in that aspect, like I said, college, a project, something like that. So there's some kind of confusion that I don't, like I said, I don't think you have ill intentions, but it's just, it's keeping everybody confused, and in that aspect, it's keeping you in this tug of war, which is more confusing you. So Gemini, I feel like what you need to know right now is that you need to really go within and figure out what it is. Don't say like, oh, they all look good, so I want my hand in all the pots. No, you have to choose one. What are you passionate about? What is the best outcome? I mean, sit down and figure what's the pros and cons. What's the best outcome for the long term? Whatever it is. Make a choice. Do not waver from that choice. And honestly, clearly communicate that choice. And stick with it, okay? Don't worry about if you're going to hurt people's feelings. I think they'd appreciate it more if you actually just made a choice instead of all over the place. Scattered energy, like that air blowing all over the place, you know? So anyway, that is your message. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye.